Hi neighbors, welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. My name is Jerry Ellen and welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. I appreciate you more than you know, I really do. Today's video, I'm making a dish using cheesy tortellini. I had some cheesy tortellini in my refrigerator and I'm like, okay, what to make a cheesy tortellini? So that's where the title came up, where I came up with the title. Easy recipe to divide in two. If you're cooking for fewer people, it's fast, easy, delicious, and all those things are great. So let's get into this video. Cheers. I have two packages here of some cheesy tortellini. I'm going to use both packages. Each pack's 250 grams. So I'm using a bit over a pound. And I'm going to cook them up al dente because I am going to be baking them in the oven as well in a casserole dish. So I'm just going to cook them. The package says 6 to 8 minutes. I'm probably going to go close to the 6 minutes. And now I'm just drizzling some olive oil in a frying pan here and to get that going. And I'm going to add 3 large cloves of garlic that I chopped up to the oil, and I'm going to saute those for like a minute till they start to get a golden color so that I can add it to the dish, because it's not going to be in the oven very long and I don't want chunks of or pieces of raw garlic, so I want the garlic to be cooked by the time the dish is done. This is diced tomatoes, my very own diced tomatoes that I did and jarred up last fall, and I'm adding 2 teaspoons of dried parsley flakes and 1 teaspoon of oregano to the mix. And if I had some dried basil, which I'm out of, I would put that in. But I had some basil in my jars that I canned in the fall, so I just cut up the basil that was in with my jar of tomatoes. So the amount that I showed you there, you could use, if you're just using one package of these tortellinis, just use like a 14 ounce of tomatoes, so like 414 milliliters, or if you're using the 2 sides that like I'm using, both packages, 26 ounce or 768 milliliters. Doesn't have to be exact, just give or take. It doesn't have to be bang on. And I'm just adding some of the tomatoes to the bottom of my casserole dish, a 9x13 casserole dish. And I'm going to spread them on about the bottom just to help my pasta not stick. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius. I'm just adding my tortellini to my casserole dish. How is everybody doing? I don't know if I asked you that. And I don't ever want to go through a video without checking in and seeing how you're all doing. After all, you are visiting me in my home. It'd be rude for me not to ask you how you are. And I'm going to put the garlic right over the tortellini and the olive oil, because the olive oil has the flavoring of the garlic in it as well. Tasty, tasty. And you can use more or less garlic or no garlic if you're not a fan of it. It's just an easy idea for you guys, and because we like it and thought we'd bring it to you guys. I'm adding 1 cup of half and half, or you can use heavy cream or evaporated milk. Make this dish elevated a little bit, mixing that in with the tomatoes. And I'm going to pour that all over the top of my tortellini after I put 1/3 of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. That's why I didn't add any salt to this. I salted the water that I was cooking the pasta in, and the Parmesan has salt. It's got some saltiness to it, so I'm not adding any additional salt to this, but you can add if you want to. And I'm having most of the, I add a bit of chili flakes to this, but not many, because Casey, because of his eye condition, it flares up his eye condition if his food is too spicy. So I just put it on the side for everyone after I put a few flakes in. He can only have a titch of heat. It's strange, but it's true. And now I usually use a cup to 2 cups, depending on how much cheese you're feeling like that day. But don't put way too much cheese, because there is cheese in the tortellini. At least in my opinion, don't put too much. But usually I use a mozzarella. But I had some cheese that I had for something else that I made that I wanted to use up. So I'm just using, it's a mixed blend. It's a Tex-Mex blend. But yeah, mozzarella, you can use slices of provolone if you want. Do cheese of choice. It's your home. You're feeding you and your fam. So just do the cheese that you like, and loosely cover this with some foil wrap and pop that into the oven. You can turn the oven up to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 190 degrees Celsius, if you wanted this to cook a little faster. I covered it for about 20 minutes and uncovered it for about 20 minutes, give or take. It's just until everything gets all bubbly, and then I take off the foil and then just cook it without the foil on it. But my can of tomatoes, my jarred tomatoes, were in the garage, so they're quite cold. So it did take, might have been 25 minutes with the cover on and 25 minutes with the cover off. So you're looking at up to an hour anyway, at the temperature I cooked it at. Look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? It looks delicious because it is delicious. With the little bits of tomato through there, and the creaminess from the cream. Go figure. Anyway, it's very tasty. I'm going to put a little bit on a plate so that I can have a little bit of a tasty poo. One thing I still find okay for me to eat, that because pasta is soft enough. So I really enjoyed this dish because I was able to eat it with, just was able to eat it, which is really nice. But it's absolutely delicious. And I hope that you do like, share, and subscribe. And please come back again. Bye.